I remember vividly praying that the Mau Mau would be arrested, because we had been persuaded to believe that they were the ones who were wrong, because they were being portrayed as the people who were killing, who were terrorizing, who were raping.
All who carry the mark of the Mau Mau must be hunted out so that peace may come to this troubled colony.
It took me some time to understand that that was propaganda, that on the contrary, it was the Home Guards and the British soldiers who were terrorizing, and that the Mau Mau were actually fighting to win independence for our country.
We believed that Kenya was our country, and we had the right to rule ourselves and not to be ruled by foreigners.
I remember I was a young boy then, and I remember it vividly. We were moved out, herded into these huge villages, and for 6 years, that was the way people lived.
It was actually meant to subdue the Kikuyu community. It was supposed to break whatever spirit had made them want to create this movement and to demand freedom.
The effect was many people died in the villages. It was atrocious. Many people died in the war itself. Well, we saw them. We used to collect dead bodies as kids and load them to the trucks, pieces of left over by dogs. Our friends from class, they'll be shooting in the valley there, and bullets will be coming through classrooms, and following day, our fellow students will be dead in the bushes. We go pick them up. And 5 years of war, maybe 6.
Some of our parents were already in detention camps, those who had been accused of taking part in the movement of the freedom struggle. My mother had already gone to dig the trench. There was a punishment to go and dig a big trench that was being dug around Nyandarua, the forest. They would dig and then they would cover it up. So it was pure punishment.
We were fearful. We were old enough to understand that our lives could be in danger. Even in the boarding school we went, there were a lot of attacks that were not far from the school.
Remember, you're a girl. They are also interested in you. So you didn't know where to run.
So I remember Wangari and myself lying under the bed for several hours while the Mau Mau were passing. You know, when they came, everybody had to hide somewhere.
And they come at night to look for food.
You give them food.
You give them food.
You have no choice.
I mean, you have no choice. It was a very dicey situation. Very difficult.
Yes, actually, you are not safe with anybody,
yes,
whether it's the government or the freedom fighters. So you are there in the middle. Whoever comes, you do what they want.
You, on one side, you are being suspected. On the other side, you cannot give up your people. I mean, they are your people.
I remember when my mom, she went to the market, we would sit at home and we would actually see the bombs falling on the
in the forest.
forest.